Maybe that's why they advise that, don't worry, they can't do anything. He's saying ECOWAS, don't worry. But after you now realize that these people, the ECOWAS, they meant business, like, okay. But somebody maybe has a brain touch, I don't know.
Brain touch.
Because how can you
do you think there's a fear of persecution that if a new government comes in, they would go and dig into all he has done and then he could end up in jail? Or do you think it's more of people telling him that you need to stay in power because of our benefits?
I don't think so, because if he quit, you know, he actually, the person that's been in power, the Barrow guy, they understand each other. They can have kind of a back-end agreement. Because except there's some things they want to, because have you ever seen any past president being crucified, except maybe he's being forcefully ejected? If you leave maybe quietly, you won't hear anything again. But if you like, I want to be there for a very long time, and you are being forcefully ejected, they now revisit your past sins. But if you quit peacefully, like he just did, I think that's the end of the case.
So do you think he quit peacefully because he saw the might against him, or do you think he just came to that realization?
You just look at the population of Gambia. You know, ECOWAS coming in, Nigeria coming with their troop, and all that, the whole world, all eyes on Gambia. I think that's the best decision I could ever make. That is good. Because it's just like, let the peace reign. Let me just leave and so I know, and I think maybe after consideration, discussion with other people, don't worry, you have to cover some part for you, don't worry, just leave. I think maybe that's why you reach that conclusion. Let me just go on exile. When I'm on exile, maybe you're not going to harass me where I am.
Okay, but speaking about this wind of change, it's obviously not reaching countries like Zimbabwe, where you have a Mugabe, like you said, who has held on to power for so many years, for decades. And this kind of thing, is it going to affect all of Africa, or are we just going to see a polarization where parts of Africa is going on with democracy, of change, and other parts just remain?
Maybe until Zimbabweans are also exposed, like Ghana and Gambia. Maybe that's why we tell Mugabe time to leave. But if you see, maybe if you find out the guy is doing well for them, they must be like, oh, we still believe in you.
So does that beg the question of, if somebody is doing well for you, then that person should remain, regardless of a constitution that
don't
says
change
4
the winning
years?
team.
So if it's not changing the winning team, then why don't we have third terms, fourth terms, fifth terms, and sixth terms?
When you can compare, that's why you're talking about Nigeria. Nigeria, you have constitution that can only serve first or second term. There's no
but Nigeria, before we had the constitution, we had monarchical rule, which is in the UK, you know, where a king stays forever till the next generation, to the next generation, and this is foreign democracy. But you're saying that if there's a winning team, there's no point to change. So is it more about joining the rest of the world in democracy and having constitutions, or is it more about preserving what is already good?
I think it's a matter of preserving what is already good. And like I told you, the world is evolving and people are getting exposed. And I used to tell people that Nigeria is being operated on a script. On a script? Why would you say that? Whose script? And who's dictating the script? Has been written for a very long time. If you look at the people that have been governing, our leaders, you know, it's like transformation from this to this person. And the same people that have started the whole thing for 1960, they're the same people here now. Don't be surprised that maybe in years to come, we see Fashola becoming Nigeria president. Because they are being groomed. They are being asked, oh, there's no chance for youth. Youth is not even in politics. How many you see in politics? Look at the governor of Lagos State, Akinwunmi. How is not up to 50 years? So they're already grooming him. So if you want to be part of the game, you have to be in the game from the beginning. So by the time maybe after 20, 30 years, you are not being made president, nobody will raise an eyebrow. That's what happened.
So that's the script that you're talking about.
The script has been on the ground. So the next president, they know.
Okay, so when you're talking about script, would you say the IPOB killing during the rally for Donald Trump in Nigeria is also part of that script?
It's not a script, that is misplaced priorities. I don't think what concerns Nigeria with American politics. Because you are saying you are calling on a rally on behalf of Trump. I think people they are not a direct friend of mine. And people are being killed because the people behind the rally, they are not even visible. You are not going to see them there. Okay. They are going to implore some people, they are jobless, if not, they can't even hit. You give them 2,000 naira and they will do anything for you. And people have lost hope.
Okay.
You cannot see somebody that's educated get me going to lead rally. Have you seen an educated person feeling? I don't care.
We'll continue on that thought, but just hold it. We'll go on a quick break, but Rubbin Minds continues after this. Please stay with us.
Yes, now it is my turn. Just won't work you right.
Welcome back to Rubbin Minds, and I have been discussing with Akinwunmi Omogbolahan, and we're looking at the IPOB killing during the rally for Donald Trump. And as you were saying that you didn't see the need, what was the necessity for?
I don't even know, because this guy doesn't even know them that they exist.
Donald Trump doesn't know that the IPOB exists.
Yes, how many American presidents can't even recognize the Trump himself? I think the guy is a propagandist, and again, he have been saying things that people want to hear.
So you think he's playing to the gallery?
He's using
rhetoric.
Mind game now. You see, the IPOB thought they are on the same page.
But they are not.
They are not now, because Nigeria.
So what page is IPOB on exactly?
They want to. So there is. I don't think they want Nigeria to They want to secede. They want to be on their own, or something. And it's not possible, because the marriage, everything is interwoven, and that's okay. We want to be on our own. I don't think that's. And Trump has been talking about, okay, he wants to sideline people that are not Americans, and okay, and they thought they are like minds. But the guy knows what he's doing. You just cannot do anything in America on your own. Don't forget that there's a constitution back in America. So anything what Trump has said, he said a political gimmick. Just we want to hear. It doesn't mean it. It's just like, let me just say this thing, because you want to take any action. Let's go back to some decision that government have taken. They might have head back because of constitution and some rules. You cannot just say because you are this must. No.
Okay, so you know the IPOB, they want to be a separate country. So let's take, for instance, Palestine that wants to be a separate country and is looking for recognition. So don't you think that they are trying to forge a new relationship with the President of America, who's seen as a superpower, so that it'll make the process much easier?
So can you just ask yourself, what are those we are talking about? Are you talking about a country?
We're talking about the IPOB.
Is that about a country?
Yes, but that's what they want. They want to be a separatist. They want to have a country of their own. I understand what you are saying. See, they have those nationalist tendencies.
You see, it's not nationalist. It's a media. You know, when you see media.
So you think the media
is very powerful. You see, when some things are being ignored, you see that you won't know about some things. But media, we try to blow some things, let people know, we patch it, so they make very fantastic, beautiful in the faces of people, in the ear of people. So like, oh, these people are making sense, but nobody's asking questions. That's one of the problems in Nigeria. You don't ask questions.
So is that a failure of the media not following up on these questions that need to be asked?
The media, even the citizen, you don't ask questions. Anything you read in the newspaper, you believe, oh, this is truth.
You don't question.
You don't question it, and again, sometimes you see that something will happen. Media will report it. After 4 or 5 years, you won't hear about it again. Nobody's going to do the follow-up. What happened to that story? Somebody stole phone in a computer village 2 months ago. You know, there's nothing about it. Nobody even hear anything about it again. Is that maybe the news is being killed, or somebody just do their job? They say,
or something has come up again that people are.
But people don't ask questions. What happened after? That's what is affecting the media sector. No full detail. That's what I'm saying. And then anything you give to people, you feed people with, it sticks into their mind.
So do you think that is why a lot of times the president would like to address foreign media, because the local media, as in your own words,
the same thing is happening over there. Just like they are more particular about details. If they believe you, okay, you said anything you say. Like anytime I go on Twitter or on Facebook, some of people actually believe what I put out there, because they know this guy might have done his own investigation or before he can come out. Because I remember that I actually tweeted a picture that at the end of the day I found out that it's not true. I felt so bad because most of my people thought that picture. Since that time, now I realized that picture can be doctored, Photoshop, a lot of things, video. Except you are there, even when you are in-house, you might like to protect your own people.
Okay, thank you very much, Akinwunmi, for being a part of Rubbin Minds. And the message, as you've heard, is that the media has to be more responsible, and we, the citizens, have to ask those questions, those pertinent questions, so stories don't die. And this is where we're going to close the show. Remember, you've never heard young people talk like this before. You can join the conversation online using the hashtag RubbinMinds. Tweet at us at YNigerTV. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.